So have you ever felt like you're just stuck? Like you're in this endless cycle of trying to fix all your weaknesses, but you're not really getting any better? Well, today, we're gonna look at a totally different way to think about growth, a new blueprint, and it's drawn from this concept called the architecture of extraordinary leadership.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with a huge question, one that really gets to the heart of all this stuff. It's something I bet we've all wondered about. Are great leaders just born that way? Or can you actually make a great leader? You know, can leadership really be trained?
Well, according to the thinking here, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. Leadership is not some static thing you either have or you don't. It's not fixed. It's dynamic, and it's something you can absolutely 100% develop over your entire career.
Okay, so if leadership can be developed, how do you actually do it? What's the best way? Well, to really get this new approach, we first have to talk about the old one. Let's call it the conventional weakness trap. Just think about your last performance review. For decades, right, the standard way we've thought about growth is exactly this. Find what you're bad at, label it a development area, and then just grind away trying to fix it. Sound familiar? I thought so.
And this is where it gets really interesting, because it lays out a fundamental choice. On the one hand, you've got the old way, focus on correcting your weaknesses. On the other, a totally new focus, enhancing your strengths. And the difference between these two, it's not small, it's profound. It's the difference between being just good enough and being truly exceptional.
So let's really dig into this new way of thinking. And look, this isn't just some minor adjustment. There's a reason it's called a revolutionary new focus.
And here it is, the core idea. It's all about a shift in focus. You stop pouring all your energy into that endless, and let's be honest, pretty frustrating task of fixing your flaws. Instead, you turn your attention to systematically, deliberately, making your strengths even stronger.
Yeah, this whole approach has a name. It's called strengths-based development. And the key words here are systematic and deliberate. This isn't just about winging it or, just doing what you're good at. No, it's a real strategy. It's a conscious plan to find your natural talents and then pour gasoline on them to drive amazing performance.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, right? But how does this actually work? How do you take this idea and put it into practice in your real day-to-day job?
Well, it boils down to a pretty simple but really powerful three-step process. First, you have to deliberately identify your strengths. Step 2, you systematically magnify them. And third, you apply them in practice. It's that straightforward.
So that first step, identify, this is where you got to do a little self-discovery. You have to ask yourself some really honest questions. Like, what are you just naturally good at? What are the things you do where you seem to excel with almost no effort? What are the activities that actually give you energy instead of sucking it away? And here's the big one. What do other people always seem to ask you for help with?
So you do all that work, you figure out what you're great at, you start working to make those things even better, but why? What's the point? Well, the whole point is unlocking your absolute best performance.
Right, because this isn't about the small wins, like going from being bad at something to just okay. The goal here is so much bigger. It's about taking what you're already great at, your A game, and turning it into an A++. It's about reaching a level of truly outstanding performance.
And this really connects all the dots for us. It's focusing on and enhancing your strengths that drives that outstanding performance. That's the engine. It's the fastest, most effective way to become truly exceptional at what you do. Way more effective than trying to fix every little flaw.
So that brings us to the final and maybe most important question. And this is one only you can answer. After everything we've talked about, what is the one strength, that one thing you're amazing at, that you're going to start focusing on and magnifying starting right now? Because making that choice, that's the very first step to building your own architecture of extraordinary leadership.